All right, guys, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. It's 14th Street at Oak Glen. 14th and Oak Glen. Looks like a traffic stop or something. All with a trailer. Oh, a boat. Yeah, he's sitting here with his head down. So we got the two cops back here. So here they come. So we're gonna walk up here, we'll see what's up. Why there's two cops, I have no idea. But always record the police. Did he just give him his license back? So it was just a warning? Is that because we walked up here? I always like to think that. Or is that the... Why is that guy standing back there? I might cross and see what's up. I can't get a good vantage point from right where I'm standing now. So we're gonna cross right here. I can't tell this is a cop standing back there. Oh, he's got the guy on the curb. So maybe it is good I crossed. He might have been talking to a passenger. So it's another older guy sitting on the curb. The boat kept me from seeing what was going on. Why is he sitting on the curb? He stopped way back there. He didn't walk up to him. Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow. My side gig is doing pretty good tonight. But I gotta work tomorrow, so I have to cut that short. I don't want to, you know, chasing that dollar, that greenback, but I don't want to wear myself out either and then be, you know, useless, so to speak. I should. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's up. But yeah, I don't know. But always record the police. It doesn't mean anything about it. It doesn't mean they're bad cops. It doesn't mean, you know, it just means we want to, what the hell is he doing? It means we want to just record the transaction. I'm trying to hear what they're saying without walking into their traffic stop. Because there's that fence right there, that fence and those all that property. So there's like almost no way I can get down in there on that side. The guy's doing a lot of talking, though, man. He's doing an awful lot of talking. So hold on. Sounded like he said, "Can you give me a break?" Something. Now see how this cop's standing way back here? They're about to arrest this guy, I think. Sounds like they're talking about the boat stolen. He said something about the boat's not stolen. There's no crime. I think that's what he said. It sounded like that. That's how he said there's no crime. Well, he's not handcuffed. I mean, that's a good thing. Here comes the helicopter. He said, oh, he said something about you can't verify it either. So they're talking about how I guess the boat came back stolen. He's like, you can't verify. How did we come to the conclusion of pulling him over, though, is the question. I always question that. What was the traffic stop for? Did they use the ALPR up here and said, oh, it came back stolen? The ALPR, automated license plate reader, that's that white light up there. So if you ever have a cop pull up behind you and all of a sudden on top of his car, not the spotlight, but on top, a white light comes on, he's reading your license plate. The square one kind of, looks like stadium field light. It's got, it's a long bar and it's all white right here. If that light comes on behind you, he's reading your license plate. Oh, he said, I got to get it registered in California. And he said something about if I get something to prove, okay, then he said, I got to get it registered in California. So there's one hint, but there's one tidbit of factor that it's not registered in California. He just said that. So could that be why he got pulled over out of state? That don't make sense. That's why, because we have so many out-of-state license plates here. Arizona, Colorado. I just seen one from Arkansas tonight. I was driving like an idiot. New York. I haven't seen any mass holds yet. Arizona's the popular one. Texas, I've seen those. So this is a sergeant right here. This is a sarge. So that's probably why he's standing back. He's letting the supervisor take care of it. Uh-oh, we got a felonious feline cat burglar. Look at this, felonious feline. I admit it, guys, I'm a pussy magnet. He's gonna arrest him right here, no? Oh, he's going after the cat burglar. So there's a passenger in this car. That's who we walked up and talked to a minute ago. He's gonna pull out the passenger now. Yeah, because he walked up here and leaned in. I thought he was talking to the driver. There's probably a coat over the seat that looked like a hat or something. I thought the driver was still sitting in the car. Of course, he's right here. Looks like he might pull out the Now the passenger doesn't have to ID because the passenger hasn't committed any crimes yet. Yeah, gotta keep him honest. The passenger, he doesn't. She said, weirdo.
Hey, Jimmy, go find that inmate escape. Go find that inmate escape from us today.
Is there a reward?
See about that?
I said, is there a reward? Yeah, the guy at a riverside. Well, what's funny? He looked into the camera.
Oh, you saw it?
I saw the release, yeah.
Hey, just go drive around. He's heading to LA, man. Go find him for us.
Oh, LA. Yeah, there's an inmate that escaped from the, an inmate escaped from West Valley in Rancho Cucamonga. I think it was today, I think. But it was funny because the inmate, his name, what is his name? It's on Twitter on the San Bernardino County Sheriff's site. But he looked into the camera on the jail grounds. He's staring into the camera, and then the next thing you know, he's unaccounted for. He like, you know. So we'll see what's going on here, and I can't really blame. This appears to be shady with this guy, you know. It's not registered in California, as he said. He's saying, you know, there's no crime. He said the boat's, it's not stolen. Then he said you can't verify it either, or you can't verify it. What does that even mean, you know? So they're gonna take the boat off the truck. They might let him go and just keep the boat here, I'm not sure. But again, I'm not siding with anybody at the moment. I'm not, you know, I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying, I'm just kind of trying to be neutral and say that from the statements this guy's made right here, you know, he said, I got to register in California. And then, but earlier he had said, well, there's no crime, it's not stolen. And then he said, you can't verify it. Or you can't verify it either. Or you're not going to verify it either, or whatever. But, you know, meaning that I think he has to get the registration or something, or get it registered. I don't know. It's just very sus. It's very suspect, this boat right here. But I mean, I question the traffic stop. What was the traffic stop for? Unless it was for out-of-state plate or something. You know, because normally you want to side with the drivers and the people. Nothing against the cops. I have nothing against you guys, but you do want to side with them. You do. That's what we out here want to try to keep people out of jail, keep people out of a cage. But when you get a guy that makes some of the statements that he's made, you start to kind of question, like, okay, dude, now look, you know, this is suspect. So I think he's gonna cut him loose. Sans boat. And the guy was saying, "Can you give me a break?" and stuff. And I know I draw so much criticism when I sit here and try to play detective. People are like, "You don't know the whole story," and this and that. But I know I hear parts of the conversation, and I hear the parts I've heard kind of move me to think. First, we know the boat's not registered here in this state, because he had said, "Well, I know I got to register in California, or in this state." That's what he said, or California. So we know he has to register it here. He's talking about it's not stolen, but he can't verify the ownership. Maybe he doesn't have the registration on him or something. So, but yeah, anybody that missed it, yeah, there was a guy that escaped from West Valley Detention Center today, West Valley Jail. He's from Riverside. They said he's headed out to the LA area. But the weird thing is, the guy looked into the security camera at West Valley. Actually, there's two pictures of him staring at the camera at West Valley in the security camera, and then he was unaccounted for. Like he was showing him his face. I don't know what that is about. I thought if you were going to escape jail, you'd hide your face and run. What did he get? Is that, oh, a ram bar. Oh, it's a chalk block. Okay, that's a chalk block. He doesn't want the boat to roll off when they undo it. He must have been in the army. That's an army thing, chalk block. Oh, they can't get it off. Well, if they have a jack, they can jack it up and pop it right off that pin, that bar. Or he could back it up a tid. Doesn't even really have to back it up. He just put his foot on the brake, put it in reverse. Once he puts it in reverse, it'll roll just a tid, boom, and pop that thing right off. I think that's what he's gonna do. I think that's what he's gonna do. Yeah, he's gonna put it in reverse and let it pop. Or is he gonna pull away from it? I think he put it in reverse so that it takes some of the tension off, and they just pop it right off. Because he's been pulling it, so if he puts it in reverse and just gives just a half an inch back, it takes tension off of the ball there. And you gotta have tension off, taken off your balls. You don't do that, man, you'll never be free. There goes your wheel. So much for that. Hey, have this guy come over. He's probably got a jack up in there. Something. was actually going to talk about that girl, the people that came by earlier, and the cop asked me about the West Valley thing. But that girl, she said, weirdo. When they walked by, the ones where I said, you know, gotta keep them honest. She said, weirdo. Yeah, I bet you don't say that when the cops search your possessions, do you? Maybe you do. Maybe you know, maybe you're one of those with their head in the sand. All right, I might take off. It doesn't look like he's not going to get arrested. He's not going to get arrested because if he was, they wouldn't be letting him in. He's got a crowbar. So he's not going to get arrested or nothing, pretty much. But it looks like they are going to leave the boat. You can't roll it because it's not registered. Has to stay until he can get proof or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off, guys. There's no reason to hang out here anymore. We did what we had to do. There's the tow truck right there. Cal's towing. Hey, they need a jack.